the city.
Right, one of the big announcements, Sony's conference was the Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, a PS Vita tie-in. Would that be the right word? Would tie-in to Assassin's Creed 3 be the right word for Liberation?
The two games are contemporary, and there's a lot of common ground between us. We share the same themes for Assassins versus Templars and the struggle of life and death. And we also use the same Anvil Next engine as Assassin's Creed 3, so there's a lot of common ground between us.
Regarding the story, Assassin's Creed 3 set over 30 years of Connor's life. Is that the same sort of time frame for Liberation as well, or is it a smaller time frame?
For Liberation, we cover 15 years of the life of our new assassin. We start around the time of the Louisiana Rebellion, and the game finishes at the time of the American Revolution.
And I think one of the biggest reactions that this got was you've got a female assassin this time round. How did you feel getting that feedback?
It was fantastic. Our character Aveline, she was kind of always there, waiting for us to discover her. She's based on real-life role models, and we went in this with the idea that we wanted to find the perfect assassin, and we feel in Aveline we found her.
And with Aveline's moveset, does it differ much from Connor's, or has she got all the traditional assassin's moves?
Aveline, she's a female assassin, so we've had to change a lot of the animations and moves for her.
Okay, well, what are you actually showing at E3 today? We just saw inside there you actually had the game up and running on the Vita. Can you get into a little bit of detail about what you're what we can see inside?
The demo that we're revealing today, it covers a small part of one of the missions. It's a full Assassin's Creed experience on the Vita, and it covers one of the missions in the game where she has to rescue some prisoners during the Louisiana Rebellion.
Now, we're still learning all the aspects, all the elements of Assassin's Creed 3. What we saw at the Sony conference was that fantastic sea battle. How's Liberation shaping up? Are we going to see some similar surprises with the PS Vita version?
You will see some surprises. We have the same Anvil Next engine as Assassin's Creed 3, so we've been able to make use of a lot of the features, innovations and improvements that the Montreal team have brought in for Assassin's Creed 3.
Multiplayer. Can we talk about multiplayer? Is there multiplayer?
There is multiplayer. I can tell you it's specifically designed for the Vita, but I can't go into more detail at that at the moment. You'll just have to wait for a future date.
All right, okay, we'll skirt around that issue. Well, can you talk us through how Liberation uses the PS Vita's functionality to improve your Assassin's Creed experience?
We've designed the game to make the most of all the features of the Vita, so we're using front and back touch panels, the GPS, camera, motion detection. Our key goal has always been to add choice and to make the game very intuitive from the use of the controls. So it's about players' choice, but it's a fantastic platform to work with. Many of the decisions we've made have been driven by actually just how good it is to work with the Vita.
Talking about a little bit more detail about the touchscreen functionality, how do you actually use that in the game?
We use the touchscreen in a number of different ways. One of the key ways we do this is for selecting targets. Literally, if you see somebody you want to track, if you want to pickpocket them, just tap on them. And if we have other features for the combat as well, where again, just by tapping on the target, they're the person selected, they're the person you'll kill.
And how about the rear touchpad as well? How does that work?
This is something for a future reveal.
I love this. This man has so many secrets. Oh, God's sake. Well, what's the next stage for you guys? I mean, where are you at the moment with development?
Okay, we're currently in a pre-alpha stage, but the game will be released October the 30th this year.
I'm assuming at some point in the next couple of months we're going to get a bigger reveal of all the secrets that the Vita version holds.
There will be more information coming for the future, yeah.
I was going to say, we're cramming the Assassin's Creed universe into handheld. It just shows the power of the PS Vita that can do this.
It's been fantastic. I mean, Sony have been with us all the way on the development of Assassin's Creed Liberation. It's a great console, and it's been a pleasure to work with.
What was mentioned during the Sony conference as well was the sort of cross-platform play between Vita and PS3 versions. Can you elaborate a little bit on that for us, please?
I can't go into too much detail on this. This, again, is something for the future. But I can tell you that if you own Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Liberation, there will be bonus content unlocked for you. You will receive Connor's Tomahawk, but the other bonus material will be revealed at a later date.
Cheers.